What's good, y'all? Hope y'all are having a great day because I am. Today I'm coming to you with a story time for that. Okay. But before we get into that, go ahead, like, share, comment, subscribe. Well, matter of fact, you can't do all of that yet. Like the video off gate because look, it's gonna be about 15 minutes of tea, okay? Because I've been waiting to tell the story, and I think it's the right time to finally tell the story. So, like the video, subscribe. If you're not subscribed, just go ahead and do it. What are you waiting on? You spend all day on the couch anyhow. Do something productive. Subscribe to my channel. Um, but yeah, so let's get right into this video. So today's video is going to be a story time about how my ex-boyfriend cheated on me with my next door neighbor. Well, my next door college neighbor. Ciao. Okay. So we're just gonna hop into it. So 2014, I had came back to school because I was on academic probation for this fall semester of 2013. So I came back to school January 2014. Okay, Lord, this one little handicap dread. Hold on, this is gonna bother me. So I had registration, of course. So I'm registering for class. I see this guy. We're gonna call this guy Max. Okay. I saw Max and I was like, okay, Max, cool. Max got dreads. Max, he dark skinned. Max was cool for what he was, okay? So around this time, I was on an app called Tag. Child, don't judge me, okay? I wasn't really up there doing nothing. I just go up there to see the foolishness because it was a ghetto mess. So I was on Tag and I realized I had seen Max on Tag. So I was like, oh wow, okay. He was in the area, of course. So, because on Tag, it basically links you to your location. So wherever you are, it'll show people around you that are in that same area. Y'all can chat, whatever. It's basically like a hookup app, but I wasn't hooking up with nobody. That need to throw it out there. I wasn't hooking up with nobody. So I seen him up there, whatever. And I was like, okay. So I don't remember if whenever he saw me, he would always stare. I don't understand why guys stare. Like, if you're gonna stare at me, speak. I got these headphones in so y'all can hear me, but I don't know if this really gonna help. Let me know. But if you're gonna stare, speak. So I know that you know what I'm saying. You know you got something to say. So I think after we had seen each other on campus just multiple times and he was just staring, I believe I hit him up first on Tag and I don't know what I said, probably something like, oh, you go to Livingstone, whatever, basic conversation. And so we had went back and forth on Tag for a good little minute, and then in person we finally just met up. We met up. He was a real cool guy. He was real country. Excuse me, a country hood nigga had just got out of jail. Whatever, whatever. So, um, he was cool. He was a hood guy, but he was smart. I couldn't even like he was a smart dude. So I was like, okay. Um, we became friends slowly but surely. Started dating, whatever, whatever. Um, but I always realized that he was a little bit too friendly. You know what I'm saying? You have that dude who, he a little bit too friendly with females, especially if y'all supposed to be, doing something. He was too friendly. But he wasn't my dude. We wasn't in a relationship. So I couldn't be like, why are you talking to her? Why you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to be that crazy girl who acts like y'all in a relationship, but ain't. So I was like, but we was only messing with each other, to my knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, okay. But it was always this one girl. We would call this girl, what can I call her? We're gonna call her B. No, I'm not gonna call her B. That ain't. We're gonna call her Angela. I know why I'm calling her Angela. So he was always around Angela. So I'm like, even before we started talking, he was always around Angela. But I didn't know anybody was messing with Angela because I always thought Angela was a little special. So no disrespect, I thought she was like a little bit off. She was cool, but I thought she was a little bit off. So I was like, okay, maybe they just friends, whatever. Maybe he just being nice. So we had slowly developed into a more serious relationship where I really wasn't talking to nobody else, and he wasn't. I thought he wasn't either. He was always around my friends. We'd always just be kicking it. Um, but it was always something where I didn't really truly like him. You know what I'm saying? He was a nice guy, and I think that's why I wanted to give him a chance because he was nice. and he was different than any other dude that I had dated. So I was really trying to give him an honest and fair chance, but I could never really get jiggy with it. So, but the prince. Okay, we're gonna keep going because y'all gonna be like, well, Chelsea, if you didn't like him, why do you care? So, come to find out, one day I guess I wasn't in my dorm, but he was in my dorm looking for me, I guess. And Angela, who lived across the hall from me, like literally across the hall, like when I come out my door, that's her room. She had came into the lobby of my dorm and started like throwing a fit with him, like had a razor in her hand and was like going crazy. She didn't cut him or nothing, but she was going crazy, threatening to cut him, I guess because he was talking to me. We was dating. And he told me, and I'm like, he was like, she tripping, she going crazy, like we ain't messed around since the beginning of the school year before I even got with you, so I don't know why she tripping like that. So I'm like, sir, you mean to tell me? Because at this point we had been talking for maybe like 4 or 5 months. So no, maybe three months. Um, I'm like, so you mean to tell me it's been 3 months since y'all been together, and she going crazy? I feel like me and him was together longer than that, though. Anyways, you mean it's been a minute since we've been together, and you mean to tell me she's still tripping off of what happened in January? Yeah. Now, see, I always go with my gut instinct because my gut ain't never steered me wrong about nothing to this day. So, I went along with it. I said, okay, she tripping. Let her trip. Okay, whatever. She mad. I got him. I beefed his head up. She mad. I got him. Let her be mad. Okay. So, but something just kept telling me, ooh, I'm shouting on y'all. Something just kept telling me, talk to this girl. So, one night, I was supposed to go over to Max's room. And so, but something tells me to go talk to her. So I kindly went out of my room. I heard her playing music, so I knew she was up. I knocked on her door, and she was like, "What's up, Chelsea?" And I was like, "Hey, Angela, can we talk?" And so she was like, "Yeah, we can talk." So I'm like, "Okay, cool." So I say, just to not even beat around the bush, what's going on with you and Max? And so she was like, I've been wanting to talk to you about this for a minute, blah, blah, blah. We've been messing around. We've always messed around since school started. I was taking care of him when school started. He had nowhere to go. He was with me. I was buying him food, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, okay. So she was like, yeah, just so you know, like when nights that you supposed to come over there and you say you don't want to come, he hits me up. She showed me messages. He hits me up, asks me, can I come over there? I come over there, or he comes over here sometimes. I'm like, he comes over here, and I'm right here across the hallway. She was like, yeah, girl. I was like, now I could have been mad at her because she knew that we had something going on, but I'm like, I can't. I'm not about to be mad at you. Like, girl, you don't owe me nothing. So I leave her room. I said, thank you, whatever, whatever. I leave her room, and I I think I texted Max and I told him to come over. So we go down to the basement because our dorm room has like a nice, fully remodeled, furnished basement down. So we go down there, and I'm like, so I spoke to Angela. He's like, okay. I'm like, she's told me everything. She told me that y'all messing around. She told me that y'all still messing around. She told me that even to this day, y'all still messing around. Oh, she lying. I had to slap him because you're not about to sit here and lie to me like I'm stupid. Because I'm thinking, do I need to go and get her? Because I could go and get her and we could talk about this right now. No, no, no. So then he wanted to start confessing. Come to find out, he was honestly messing with two other girls in a whole other dorm, like across the way. So I'm like, so you've been messing with me. Now, granted, we use condoms, but you've been messing with this girl, that girl, and this girl, and not even bothering to tell me what you got going on. Cause granted, we're not together, but dude, if you gonna do this, we was actually together. Let me stop saying that. We was in a relationship, and you gonna do this and not bother to let me know. You know what I'm saying? Like you have me out here looking stupid because I'm coming to your dorm room. And these dudes in your dorm room know that me and you go together. And you gonna have me looking stupid coming in here when there's three other girls coming in here behind me or before me. So I had to cut him off. And honestly, I wasn't even like mad because, like I said, I didn't like him. But what I don't like is you have me looking stupid out here in these streets. Okay, that's what I don't like. Is you have me looking dumb, looking like every other female you got over here around your finger. Because for whatever reason, females liked him because he was a nice guy. I can't even lie, he was a nice guy, and that's why I was giving him a chance because he was nice. But you're not about to have me out here looking stupid, especially when I'm not even liking you for real. You know what I mean? I'm not even liking you for real. And that's not even no shade. I'm really not. I could not wait to find a reason to not be with him. Like, honestly, you could ask my friends. Even to this day, I'd be like, what was I thinking? Like, when I see him, I'd be like, girl. I look at Chris, and I'd be like, I could have had you, my dude, and I'm fooling around with this guy. Like, what was I doing? So, granted, he's a smart guy. He got a lot going for him, but it's like, as a relationship, dude, no. So, I had to let him go, and he was not trying to hear. He was not trying to hear it. Like, it took literally maybe like a year for him to officially stop asking my friends about me because I had left school that following year, and in 2015, and he was even till then and up until last year, he just kept asking all my friends, "How Chelsea doing? How da da da? Tell her I miss her. Tell her I regret everything." And I'm like, dude, I know you do. I know you do. But it ain't nothing we can do about that now, partner. I done moved on. Okay. So I mean, if I see him, it's cordial. I'll say what's up. But he always take it just one step too far. Like when I went down there to last year for homecoming, and he found out because I posted it on social media that I was coming. As soon as I get there, you hear? He hit me up on what was it? Facebook? Yeah. You hear? Da, 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 da. I couldn't lie because he was gonna see me. Like the school is literally this big. He was gonna see me, so I was like, yeah. And I was single at this point too, so I'm not texting him. You know what I'm saying? While I'm with Chris, I was single at this point. Me and Chris had broken up for a little bit, and so. And like from that time on, he was like not trying to leave and leave us alone. Like all my friends was like, girl, why is he here? Like he was hugging on me and it's like, dude, I had to tell him like, dude, you're doing the most right now. I am not trying to do this with you at all, my dude. So I had to let him know, like, dude, it's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. I can never trust you. That's the first thing. And two, it just can't happen, my guy. Like, I'm so sorry about it. I know you wanted me to come bless your life again, but I can't do it. Why am I so extra? But yeah, so that's that story. I'm glad I didn't let that, affect how I feel about relationships because that could have really messed me up. Because, dude, like, really, three other females? For real? My life. But that's one of several story times I'm going to upload up here because I have a whole lot, but I have to discuss these with some of my friends because I need to know. I don't want nobody getting offended, but these stories are just too freaking hilarious for me not to come out here and tell y'all about them because they have to be told. So I'm going to discuss it with my people to see what I should say and what I shouldn't say, and come back to y'all with another video. But I have two videos coming up today, which is one is my update video, and then this one. So stay tuned for those. They're coming up soon, probably in the next hour. Hope you all guys have a great, 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 and prosperous day. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace and hair grease, child.